Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am mgdfx, welcoming you to iGame2TV, and today we're discussing Titanfall, with a little twist. Now, there's a reason behind all of this interest that Titanfall has. It's a good game. We'll talk about the complaints later, but we're going to talk about gameplay, and we're going to talk about 3 different games that you can actually play now, which Titanfall actually bought the best or the most well-liked elements of these 3 games and put it all in one game. And that's actually why people are interested in it. These 3 great elements all in one game. So first up, we're going to talk about 3 different games that you can actually play right now. First up, you have Call of Duty. Next up, you have a game called Hawken. And next up, we have a game called Guns the Duel. Now, each of these, like I said, have different elements, so let's talk about the elements. First, we have the run and gun fast person shooting of Call of Duty.
Team Deathmatch.
Then we have the mechs of Hawken. Finally up, we have the take your tail up and run on the wall and gun up and slice up. Well, you can't really slice them in Titanfall, but attack your opponents in a team versus team battle. But basically what they took from that game is running on walls.
Get ready to fight! Let's rock!
And like I said, Titanfall took all of these elements of each of these 3 games that you can play today, but put it all together in a nice little package. So, what do you think? You getting your Titanfall fix? Are you digging the game? Most people have issues with about 3 things, and we'll go over that. First thing is that automatic aiming gun. I can't really say about that. I don't think that's a Nerf gun. I don't think so. I think it's just a gun if you got bad aim or whatever. But hey, they always got a noob tube or some kind of noob gun inside anything. And then the next one is, which is odd. Some people I heard were talking about they had an issue with the mechs, but the game's called Titanfall, not running a gun while you're running on walls. The game is actually featuring the Titans, the mechs. So, you know, if you take out the mechs, it's got to change the name to Run on Walls Fall. And the third thing is, and the most important thing actually for me, is the bots. Now, I don't have an issue with the bots because each arena that you're actually playing in Titanfall is actually real intricate, and I like the fact that you can run inside the buildings, and there's so many different angles that you can actually have gunplay in it and mech play. But what the 6 vs 6 limit does, and 6 vs 6 when you're playing actually is like 3 vs 3. It literally feels like there's not 6 people playing. So they added the bots, so there's a little bit more things to make you act like there's more things going on inside the arena, because not only are bots coming out, you have bots which are actually pilot clones, you have bots which are the robots or whatever like that. I forgot all the names of them or whatever, but and they keep falling, so it's like there's more things going on, and so it's always something to do, so it brings a little bit more action in just a team deathmatch 3 versus 3 or whatever, or 4 versus 4 or whatever, or 6 versus 6, whatever it is. But it's like the maps are too intricate for the 6 versus 6 that they actually have. So and anything else? Oh yeah. Somebody was actually talking about bandwidth issues that like South Africa, they couldn't play because they played the beta, but when the game came out, EA was like, nope. Your bandwidth issues is too bad. You can't play Titanfall. But I haven't had any bandwidth issues, and most people haven't really talked about it. But certain people can't play it because the country doesn't have the power of the internet. So what is it? Do you all have your Titanfall fix? Do you play the game, or do you think it's overhyped, or you just like, Titanfall? Now, we also have a question of, is there another game that's going to come out this year that's going to have the same impact on gaming that Titanfall, the same interest that Titanfall has brought to gaming? Titanfall is a system seller. I know a lot of people who have an Xbox who bought their Xbox One just for Titanfall. And there's a lot of peeps on the PS4 side who are saying that certain games, like Destiny, is going to be their Titanfall or whatever, or their hype game, whatever, or their game of system interest. But what's your take? Only the devs can tell. Well, I'm mgdfx. If you like the video, like the video. If you want to find out more about what's going on in this channel, hit that subscribe button. And again, I'm mgdfx, bringing you iGame2TV, and I'm out. And as always, please keep gaming.